What does it mean for you to actively and publicly live your faith in community with others in society?
Undoubtedly, my faith has been enriched because of the experience I gained through interaction, interfaith work, and service to humanity, service to community, and the community at large. My involvement in programs and projects transcending our religious differences, which are focusing more on service to humanity, uh, and this actually falls under what we call, or falls in, the common ground and common interests circle. I would call this circle the big Canadian circle or loop. That is truly the embodiment of the Canadian spirit of respect for all. While we may see things differently in our own rings and circles in terms of religious practice, tradition, we do see things pretty much the same way in this big Canadian circle. Once you step into this big circle, which is accepting you, accepting of you and welcoming you, not the opposite, you start seeing things the same way, where you have, a sense of belonging. You start seeing things differently, and this is the benefit of being in the big circle. Being active in the public life has built bridges for me and removed walls and barriers. In Canada, we are blessed with this spirit, the spirit of what I call the big Canadian circle, and we should work together on maintaining it, sharing it with others around the world so we can see more peace in this world of ours. Many places in the world need to learn more from this Canadian experience, which has been relatively successful because, in my opinion, it's driven by the epitome of the golden rule that every religion, every faith subscribes to.
In your experience, why is it important that expressions of religious faith be present in the public life of Canada?
My faith has helped me focus on priorities, meet people from different faiths, and gain friends, and also it has given me countless opportunities and opened many doors in spite of the various challenges. As a matter of fact, these very challenges became opportunities over time. I personally do not think I would have so many friends, professional and academic achievements had I not been involved in serving my community, serving the community at large, and also working with other faith groups, community leaders, politicians, and people from different walks of life. Definitely my faith has been my biggest source of inspiration. It not only creates a diverse, tolerant, and rich society, but it also opens our minds and triggers the human conscience. It highlights for us the golden rule. We all want to be free and live the way we feel is right and good for us. Unless we preserve freedom to do so for everyone, we cannot secure it for ourselves. Therefore, faith should be expressed in public life, because that is where people learn about each other and each other's differences and similarities. Why do we have to hide who we are and what we believe in front of each other? Why can't we share the good things our faiths teach us? I think this is what keeps the spirit of the big circle alive, by having everyone welcome.
How can your experience of living your faith in the public square offer inspiration to young Canadians seeking to do the same?
Definitely, being young and living in Canada is not free from challenges. As a matter of fact, it's all over the world. However, I think our youth are lucky, and they should understand that they are blessed and they are very fortunate to live in this country. The opportunities we have in this country, not only academic or in terms of economy or in terms of education, but also in terms of the maturity we have reached here today, would save them up or save them from going through a lot of challenges other generations went through. So they should be thankful and have this feeling of being fortunate that they are in a country that has reached that maturity, that has, yes, a very big wide circle that accepts everybody in spite of their differences and backgrounds. And they should, live their faith without hiding it and be proud of that. And unfortunately, there are movements that do discourage, revealing your faith, but it should be the opposite, especially in the Canadian context.